my outer corner, working it. Welcome to my channel. Today we are getting into 3 looks with the new Natasha Denona Love Palette. I am so excited. Ever since I got this palette, I've had a few looks in mind to do with this palette, which is actually kind of surprising because if you guys know me, if you watch my 3 looks 1 palette videos, then you know that I kind of just like jump into it blindly and just go with the flow. But with this palette, I really have things like, oh yeah, I want to do this. So I'm really excited to get into this. So per usual, I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow primer for this look, and I'm going to prime my eyes and zoom you guys in, and we'll get into the first look. All right, eyes are primed and I'm ready to go. So first shade that I want to take is Valentine's again. So I'm just gonna use this shade as a transition. So I'm just gonna slap it onto my crease. And then I'm gonna take the shade Trust, getting into the purples. And I'm gonna put this pretty much all over, working into my outer V. Gosh. Oh no. The dogs are barking. We're gonna try it and continue doing this. So in my outer corner, working it. Life with dogs, I swear. Cash, it's okay. It's okay. There's nothing going on. Alright, going into my crease. I swear, if one dog barks, then they all start barking. This purple is gorgeous. I'm just gonna go back in with Valentine and just bring back some of that pink shade above the purple, kind of blend it out a little bit more. All right, now I'm gonna take that same purple shade Trust, and I'm gonna put it on my lower lash line. Let me get a different brush. Ooh, I'm only gonna put it on the outer corner, just blending it in with what's on the lid. And then I'm gonna take the shade Dream. It's kind of like a satiny shimmer, but I'm just gonna take it on my finger and just put it in the center of my lid here. And then I'm gonna add a little bit more depth. I'm gonna take the shade Commitment, and this is a bit of a shimmer shade, but I'm just gonna put this in this outer corner and lightly blend it into the crease. All right, now I'm gonna take the shade Passion, and I'm gonna put this dry. Look at that, that is dry and that is beautiful. And then I'm gonna put it a bit over that purple shade, and it just helps to add that nice transition. And then I'm gonna take this shade Soul, and I'm gonna blend that in the front of my lower lash line. And then we gotta brush away this fallout we got going on. And then I'm gonna take the shade Transparent. I'm gonna highlight my inner corner, and I'm also gonna highlight my brow bone. And then I'm gonna take the shade Giving, and I would think I wanna put this like right in this inner part of my eye to add a little bit more of a pop of pink. And then I'm just gonna go back through with all the shades I use and just blend everything. All right, I'm gonna go and put on some mascara, and we're gonna finish up the look, and then we're gonna try out the Love Glow palette again. And this is the finished first look. I love this so much. I feel very like sexy, smoky. It's got a little bit of glitter in there, a little bit of pink, and I use the Fenty Beauty eyeliner in purple stuff on my waterline, and then I used the Poutsicle and Perpsicle on my lips because I thought a nice little like pinky purple lipstick would kind of go together with this. But now let's get into the face palette. So I do want to try the Glow Cream base on a brush this time. So I'm just gonna take this is the Sephora Mini Pro Flawless Airbrush brush. I'm just gonna blend it all over my cheeks. It is going on a lot better with a brush than it did with my fingers. It's blending a lot better. And then I'm gonna put the Diamond powder, just on like the high points. And then I'm gonna take the Glow Impact powder and just go right on the highest points of my cheeks. And this is the finished first look. Per usual, let me know which look was your favorite in the comments. This is the first look. Now let's get on to the second look. All right, we are jumping right on into the second look, and I'm ready to get into some more reds. So we're gonna start off with the shade First, and this is more of a cream shade. So I'm just gonna put this right into this upper crease shade, or this, what am I saying? I'm gonna put this into my crease. One thing I would like to note about this palette is that I really feel like the shades are a lot deeper. Not a lot deeper, but like they are definitely deeper when you put them on your eyes than in the palette. Like if you look at First, like I don't think a lot of people would know that this shade is this shade. You know what I mean? Next shade I'm gonna take is Intense, and I'm gonna put that in my inner crease and blend it up into this like front brow bone area. All right, now we're gonna take the shade Heart, which is the red shade, and I'm first gonna take it on a flat brush and start to pack it on because I really want it to shine through. Now I'm gonna take the shade Heart and just start blending it into my crease, and then I'm gonna go back in with First and just help blend out the red a little bit more. All right, now that I got that blended to how I like it, I'm gonna take Heart again and run it under my lower lash line. And then I'm gonna take the shade Pure Love. I love the way that purple and red look together. I'm gonna put this all over my lid. All right, first little bit I put on dry, but I think I want it to like really amp it up, so I'm gonna take it wet. Oh, this shade is stunning. And then I didn't really take my crease as low as I should have on this eye, so I'm just gonna go back in with the other shades and just re-intensify everything. And then I'm gonna take the shade Dream. I'm gonna put it in the front of my lower lash line. And then I'm gonna take the shade Lifetime. I'm gonna highlight my inner corner. Ooh. And then I'm gonna take the shade Giving. I'm gonna take it on just my finger. I'm gonna blend that between the purple and the red. And then I'm just gonna go back through with Heart and just blend the edges. I'm gonna be finishing up the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. All right, and this is the finished second look. I love all of the looks so far. But I wanted to say I used the Urban Decay Vice lipstick in the shade 21 because I thought that kind of like a juicy, more muted red lip would look really cool with like the glow I got going on over here, which I use the Super Glow shade all over my cheeks with like a blush brush, And then I use the Glow Impact Powder, like right on the highest points of my cheeks, and ooh, the glow with this palette is just so stunning. And let me zoom you guys in, like super in to this gorgeous purple, pink, gold. Oh my god, it's so pretty. But now let's get into the third and final look. All right, it is time for the third and final look. I have my eyes primed, and then I went ahead and put the Love palette, the shade all over my cheeks. And then I'm gonna take the shade first, and I'm gonna put this in my outer corner and in my crease. And then I'm gonna take the shade Soul, and I'm pretty much gonna do the same thing, just putting the shade pretty lightly in my outer corner and then blending it into my crease. And then once I got that blended how I like it, I'm just gonna go back in with first and really soften the edges out. And then I'm gonna take the shade Lifetime and take it on my finger, and I'm gonna put that all over my lid and being kind of messy with it. And then I'm gonna take the shade Trust, and I'm gonna take it all along my lower lash line, and then I'm gonna kind of wing it out and put a little bit on my lash line as like some eyeliner. And then I'm gonna take the shade Dream and blend that in the front part underneath my tear duct. And then I'm gonna take the shade Pure Love and Giving together, and I'm gonna put that in my inner corner, and I'm gonna blend it out in a second. And then taking a kind of smaller fluffy brush, I'm gonna mix those two together again, tap it off, and then blend out the edges and blend it up to the crease. And then I'm gonna finish up the rest of my makeup, and I'll be right back. All right, and this is the third and final look. I kept the same lipstick on, and then I put the Pat McGrath Lush lip gloss in Earth Angel on top of it. And I just really like how this looks. I was really inspired by actually the Glow palette, because you know, something like really glowy, and then like when you look at Natasha Denona's Instagram, she has things kind of like more ethereal and like elegant, but still a little edgy. So that was my inspiration for this, but it's a little bit different, and I love all of these looks so much. Again, let me know which look was your favorite. I cannot wait for Valentine's Day. I am so hyped up with all of these Valentine's Day releases. If you haven't seen my initial video on these Natasha Denona palettes, I swatched them all for you guys, and that video will be right over here for you. This video will be suggested to you by YouTube, and my face will be right here where you click on it and subscribe to my channel.